Another day, another story. American Indian History, a documentary reader, edited by Camilla Townsend, is a comprehensive collection of primary sources that provides a detailed and nuanced overview of the history of Native Americans in North America. Welcome to Tabo Eminent Channel. The book presents a wide range of documents, including speeches, letters, treaties, court cases, and other first-hand accounts, spanning from the early encounters between European settlers and native peoples to the contemporary issues faced by indigenous communities. Camilla Townsend, a renowned historian and scholar of Native American history, curates these documents to offer readers a multifaceted understanding of the experiences, perspectives, and struggles of Native American tribes and individuals throughout history. By bringing together these diverse sources, Townsend provides readers with a valuable resource to explore the complexities of American Indian history and gain insights into the rich cultural heritage of indigenous peoples in the United States. Please note that my knowledge is based on information available up until January 2022, and there might be more recent developments or additions related to this book since then. I recommend checking the latest sources or the publisher's website for the most up-to-date information about American Indian history, a documentary reader, and any subsequent editions or publications. The Trail of Tears, dive into the heartbreaking story of the forced removal of the Cherokee Nation from their ancestral lands in the southeastern United States to Indian Territory, present-day Oklahoma, in 1838 to 1839. Explore the personal accounts and experiences of the Cherokee people during this tragic event. The Battle of Little Bighorn, investigate the famous battle in 1876 between the Lakota Sioux, Cheyenne, and Arapaho tribes, led by leaders such as Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse, against the U.S. Army's 7th Cavalry under the command of General George Custer. Examine the events leading up to the battle, the strategies employed, and its significant impact on the Native American resistance movement. The Wounded Knee Massacre, explore the events surrounding the Wounded Knee Massacre of 1890, where U.S. soldiers killed approximately 150 to 300 Lakota Sioux, including women and children, in South Dakota. Examine the historical context, the causes of the conflict, and the aftermath of this tragic incident. The Indian Reorganization Act, 1934, investigate the impact of the Indian Reorganization Act, also known as the Wheeler-Howard Act, which aimed to reverse the Dawes Act policies and promote tribal self-government. Explore how this legislation affected Native American communities, their governance, and their efforts to preserve their cultural heritage. The American Indian Movement, AIM, explore the rise and impact of the American Indian movement in the 1960s and 1970s. Investigate their activism, protests, and advocacy for Native American rights, including issues such as treaty rights, land reform, and cultural preservation. Contemporary Native American issues, delve into the challenges faced by Native American communities in the present day, such as environmental concerns, healthcare disparities, economic development, and the preservation of languages and traditions. Highlight the efforts of individuals and organizations working to address these issues and promote positive change. Each of these topics offers a rich and complex narrative that can provide valuable insights into the history, culture, and resilience of Native American peoples in the United States. The Code Talkers of World War II, explore the role of Navajo, Choctaw, and other Native American tribes who served as code talkers during World War II. These individuals played a crucial role in developing unbreakable codes based on their native languages, which significantly contributed to the Allied victory. The impact of boarding schools, investigate the history and impact of Native American boarding schools, where Native children were forcibly removed from their families and cultures to be assimilated into Euro-American society. Examine the experiences of the students, the cultural implications, and the long-term effects on Native communities. The occupation of Alcatraz Island, learn about the 1969 to 1971 occupation of Alcatraz Island by a group of Native American activists. This event was a pivotal moment in the Native American civil rights movement, highlighting issues of land rights and cultural preservation. Explore the motivations behind the occupation and its broader impact on indigenous activism. The battle for Native American religious freedom. Explore the legal battles fought by Native American communities to protect their religious practices, including ceremonies involving sacred sites, traditional medicines, and rituals. Investigate key cases and the struggle for the preservation of indigenous spirituality in the face of legal challenges. The impact of casinos on Native American communities. Examine the economic, social, and cultural impact of casino gaming on Native American reservations. Investigate how gaming revenues have been used to improve infrastructure, education, and healthcare within indigenous communities, while also exploring the challenges and controversies associated with the gaming industry. Native American women activists. Highlight the contributions of Native American women activists throughout history. Explore the stories of individuals such as Wilma Mankiller, the first female chief of the Cherokee Nation, and Winona LaDuke, an environmentalist and advocate for Native American rights. Examine their leadership, activism, and the issues they championed. These stories offer diverse perspectives on the rich tapestry of Native American history, encompassing moments of resilience, cultural preservation, activism, and the ongoing struggle for rights and recognition. Each narrative provides a unique lens through which to understand the complexities of Native American experiences in the United States. The story of Pocahontas. Explore the life of Pocahontas, a Native American woman belonging to the Powhatan tribe. Her interactions with English settlers, particularly her relationship with John Smith, and her later marriage to John Rolfe, had a significant impact on early English colonization in the Americas. The Long Walk of the Navajo. Learn about the forced relocation of the Navajo people in 1864, known as the Long Walk. Thousands of Navajo were marched from their homeland in Arizona to eastern New Mexico by the U.S. military. This event had profound consequences for Navajo culture and history. The Battle of Horseshoe Bend. Investigate the Battle of Horseshoe Bend in 1814, where a coalition of Native American tribes, including the Creek, fought against American forces led by Andrew Jackson. This battle marked a turning point in the Creek War and had lasting implications for Native American land cessions in the southeastern United States. The story of Squanto. Explore the life of Squanto, Tisquantum, a Patuxet Native American who played a vital role in the survival of the Plymouth colony settlers. His knowledge of English and his assistance in farming and hunting were instrumental in establishing peaceful relations between the Pilgrims and local tribes. The Blackfeet Nation and the Buffalo. Examine the historical connection between the Blackfeet Nation and the buffalo, a vital resource for many Plains tribes. Explore how the near extinction of the buffalo profoundly impacted Native American cultures, economies, and traditional ways of life. The Ghost Dance Movement. Delve into the Ghost Dance movement of the late 19th century. This spiritual movement, which spread among various Native American tribes, aimed to restore native traditions, reunite the living with ancestors, and bring about a future in which Native Americans could live freely. The movement played a role in the Wounded Knee Massacre of 1890. Each of these stories offers a unique perspective on Native American history, highlighting different aspects of their cultures, interactions with European settlers, and struggles for survival and sovereignty. The Choctaw Nation and the Trail of Tears. Explore the experiences of the Choctaw Nation during the Trail of Tears, a forced relocation of several Native American tribes, including the Choctaw, from their ancestral lands to present-day Oklahoma. Focus on the Choctaw people's resilience and how they rebuilt their nation in the face of immense adversity. Sacagawea and the Lewis and Clark Expedition. Investigate the role of Sacagawea, a Shoshone woman, as a guide and interpreter for the Lewis and Clark Expedition in the early 19th century. Explore her contributions to the expedition and her interactions with Lewis, Clark, and other Native American tribes they encountered along the way. The Iroquois Confederacy. Learn about the formation and governance of the Iroquois Confederacy, also known as the Haudenosaunee or Six Nations, Mohawk Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, and Tuscarora. Explore their political structure, democratic principles, and influence on the development of democratic systems in the United States. The Nez Perce War. Explore the story of the Nez Perce War of 1877, a series of conflicts between the Nez Perce tribe and the U.S. Army. Focus on the leadership of Chief Joseph and the tribe's journey to seek asylum in Canada, covering the challenges they faced and their ultimate surrender. The Apache Wars. Investigate the prolonged series of conflicts between the Apache people and the U.S. military in the Southwest during the late 19th century. Explore the tactics employed by Apache leaders such as Geronimo and Cochise, and the impact of these wars on Apache communities and their traditional way of life. The Dawes Act and Allotment. Examine the Dawes Act of 1887, which aimed to assimilate Native Americans by dividing tribal lands into individual allotments. Explore the devastating consequences of this policy on tribal land ownership, cultures, and identities, and its long-term impact on Native American communities. Each of these stories offers a unique glimpse into Native American history, showcasing their diverse cultures, resilience, and contributions to shaping the complex tapestry of America's past. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.